Does sci-fi have to be scientifically accurate? No. See you next month for a case study. Alright, there's a bit more to it. Inaccuracy is often levied as a criticism against bad sci-fi films, but no one cares about Star Wars' glaring disinterest in real astrophysics.
It's a ship that made the Kessel run in less than 12 parsecs.
The problem clearly isn't a story that ignores science, it's more the tone that a film is aiming for.
I'll tell you the problem with the scientific power that you're using here. It didn't require any discipline to attain it.
The films we want to discuss fall roughly into three categories. 1. Genuinely good. Obvious example, Interstellar. This film represented a real leap forward in the portrayal of relativity in popular cinema.
7 years per hour here. Let's make it count.
The script is very careful to demarcate when it is discussing a real scientific concept, such as wormholes or time dilation, or when it is engaging in speculation or introducing a fictional idea into the plot, such as the Tesseract space that Cooper encounters inside the black hole.
They constructed this three-dimensional space inside their five-dimensional reality to allow you to understand it.
Yeah, that ain't working.
Other examples include The Martian, Sunshine, or The Expanse. 2. Science-flavored, but hollow. Films that try and use the language and trappings of science, but fall flat in the process. Think of Armageddon, The Core, or 2012. For these scripts, it's not obvious that the filmmakers really cared about scientific authenticity in the first place, making it, for me, the least interesting category.
It looks like the neutrinos coming from the sun have mutated into a new kind of nuclear particle.
Unfortunately, misappropriating scientific language as technobabble usually causes a failure in the audience's suspension of disbelief.
You didn't earn the knowledge for yourselves, so you don't take any responsibility.
3. Marketed as hard sci-fi fails badly. When a film presents itself as hard sci-fi, it's creating an expectation that it will contain plausible scenarios and ideas. A great example is Prometheus, containing scenes where trained astronauts remove their helmets for no reason, and a geologist gets lost in a cave network despite deploying drones to map said cave network. The cream of this cringy crop is Netflix's Another Life, in which the writers couldn't be bothered to check how sound is measured.
Drop frequency down to 1 hertz a second and drop it in here for sound.
The spaceship can't see around a dark matter cloud, and a character's central nervous system falls out. We can't show footage of that. Personally, I find these projects fascinating because the creatives decided to market them as hard sci-fi, even though it's a much harder standard to achieve. It doesn't matter whether the ideas put forward are scientifically accurate. It matters how hard a film works to earn the audience's suspension of disbelief. Star Wars, Dune, or Jurassic Park create emotional investment in stories that contain faster-than-light travel, visions of the future, or cloning of dinosaurs because they present these ideas in a way that is consistent and credible within the story.
Did your men deactivate the hyperdrive on the Millennium Falcon?
Yes, my lord.
This, alongside strong characters, themes, and plotting, matters so much more than if a film is scientifically accurate. All that being said, it's still good fun to laugh at the scene in Independence Day where Jeff Goldblum uploads a virus to an alien mothership using an Apple PowerBook 5300.
Peace!